It has been a difficult year that no one would like to have repeated in our nation. However, at CEE, this year has been one to celebrate. And the celebration this evening is one made possible to a great extent by my beloved Rickoids from 1984 to 2021. I will say also that the board and staff at the center have worked so hard with alums to make this an incredible accomplishment for this year. And we celebrated it as a staff yesterday with our staff holiday party. I'd like to tell you a little bit about what's going on this year, because I didn't get to talk to the Rickoids from the RSI or USABO for all the rest with all the other Rickoids. Expect some wonderful statements from me that you may or may not have known, but you certainly can be proud. In 2021, the highlights were Rickoid USABO Choi, 2020 placed first in the Regeneron Science Talent Search, and Vivian Lee from 2020 was awarded 9th place. 21 RSI alumni and USABO alums were among the 300 scholars at the Science Talent Search. In 2021, the Joseph Lieberman's Award went to Mark Kantrowitz, RSI 84, and Lauren Williams, RSI 94. New CEE trustees for this year include Josie Haspel, RSI 01, Gil Bland, a philanthropist in Virginia, and Senator Todd Young, who became an honorary trustee from Indiana. We have 7 alumni serving on CEE's Board of Trustees. We relaunched www.cee.org website with Rickoid James Schuyler, 88, as webmaster, who joined CEE's staff. Many of you have gotten in touch with us telling us how great the website looks now. Well, it should. We spent a lot of money. 17 virtual class reunions were organized by James for alumni of our programs. CEE moved to beautiful new offices in McLean, Virginia, on Jones Branch Drive, only about 5 minutes from our old site. Virtual RSI alumni included for this year 81 students from 32 states and 13 countries, directed by our wonderful Jamie Wells, RSI 91. I might say congratulations and thanks to so many of the outstanding mentors this year from RSI. I will say this, that COVID posed many difficulties, but it gave the opportunity to so many of our Rickoids throughout the world to participate as mentors to our students. Presently, I await news from MIT as to whether they're going to increase the numbers for more students to be at RSI. I asked for 20 new slots. We'll see what MIT does for their in-kind contribution. And Maite, of course, is waiting for MIT to tell us whether we'll have an in-person program or whether it will be virtual for the third year. The USABO team this year was awarded 2 gold and 2 silver medals at the virtual International Biology Olympiad Challenges. Nearly 10,000 US students participated or registered for that online competition. We partnered for hosting the exam with the Art of Problem Solving, and that effort was led by Professor David Patrick, who is RSI 87, who is Senior Math and Science Curriculum Director at the Art of Problem Solving, and himself in 1988 was a Math Olympiad winner and one of the top 10 awardees in the Putnam exam. Again, it's with the alums that makes things possible for CEE. This year, 6 Rickoids from 2020 RSI and USABO classes were named Presidential Scholars. 8 alumni from RSI were named Davidson Fellows, including the top $50,000 awardee, Mina Abadi from Virginia. And I just learned that I need to give Mina congratulations. She was accepted at Harvard early. CEE created new STEM lyceums. They will be launched in February. Programs for rural and urban high school students from underrepresented populations. We will begin to launch throughout Virginia this year and then move to the 13 states where we have our TEP program. We have new partners at the Center for Outreach from Virginia Bio. United Negro College Fund joined us with Urban League this year. This was a terrific accomplishment for the center to have these 3 dynamic leaders to partner with CEE. We also will be announcing collaborations for underrepresented students with programming with Virginia Tech. CEE's Teacher Enrichment Program launches monthly webinar series called The Square Root of STEM. And those have been so successful. And the Teacher Enrichment Program will be advancing also to Alabama this year. TEP reached more than 700 teachers in 14 states to nurture nearly 90,000 underserved urban and rural students. The 2021 annual fund campaign launched in October. Alumni Committee Chair is Pam B. Lingram from RSI 85, who is getting help from 11 other Rickoids from RSI and USABO. The campaign goal this year is $250,000 by December 31st. Already, alumni gifts to date total $232,000. And with our great development team, we know we will reach and oversubscribe the $250,000 goal. In our campaign this year, our goal is 350 Rickoids. Currently, we are at 200 alumni Rickoids, and we want a participation rate that grows each year, which it is doing, but let's hit that mark with your help. Some of you who are on tonight and have not yet participated to reach that 350 Rickoid goal. Every contribution is important to us, regardless of the amount. And you can even buymeacoffee.com for a few bucks to make that participation level go up. So visit CEE.org, donate before the year ends, I beg of you. We need your help. CEE is growing. Its reputation is unbelievable. I spoke yesterday to Bill Fitzsimmons, undergraduate director of undergraduate admissions. Bill said, you know, Joann, the world knows the RSI, and the schools know we want your students because you've sticked to your focus and your mission of meritocracy and excellence, and we trust you. CEE's budget has gone from a few $100,000 now to over about 3.4 million a year, which our development team brings in with alumni. Our endowment stands at a little over 8 million a year. That committee to decide on investments for the endowment is headed by Rashid Sabar, a Rickoid. Mark Kantrowitz serves on that committee. Well, I've given you so much good news. It's time to smile. We need to think optimistically. We are moving forward with tremendous work from Rickoids, the board, our friends, and our staff. I'm still as healthy as hell at the headquarters here at CEE. And I have no intentions of retiring right now at all. We've got work to do, and we're going to get it done. How do I thank you enough? God bless you. Please stay in touch. I hear from so many of you at this holiday time with your cards, your emails, and to let me know of your successes. I live with you. I live my life through this program, and the memory of what Admiral Rickover, Frank Carlucci, Bob Inman, Michael Jordan, Gail Wilson helped put together, Milton Drano when he would be sending money to cover payroll. And God bless my father, who helped bridge those shortcomings so often. Now we look forward to another wonderfully successful year with your help. And this evening is going to be fun, exciting. And now I'm going to turn it over to my sidekick for 30-some years, Maite Ballestero, to talk about the RSI program. Bless you all. I'll talk to you later in the program.
Thanks everybody for joining. Just a very special shout out to the class of 2021. We know college admissions decisions have been coming out this week. We're waiting to hear more. Tomorrow you're going to hear from MIT. To those of you who've heard the news you expected, congratulations. To those that didn't get the news that they expected, I need to hear from you so we can get to work on your behalf. And don't despair. You're amazing, incredible people. You will go where you belong and you will rock, just like so many before you. And please, everybody out in the audience, the RSI application is open. We are closing on January 14th. Tell your friends, tell your classmates of the past where you attended high school. We need to receive more. And I always, always need your help to do that. You're the ambassadors for us, all of you, including Mark from 84 and John. You're never too old to talk about RSI. So thank you. Two things that are taking place. We have DoD internships, you know, about that partnership and the support. If you're interested at all, if you're going to be graduating high school and starting college, think about applying all STEM fields. If you're in your first, second, or third year of college, think about it. Send us a resume and a cover letter about what you want to do. Do it by the beginning of the year, please, by say the 5th or the 6th of January. I want to give you a break. There's also a new and exciting partnership with Methodist Hospital in Houston. We will have internships in biology. More will come to you before we close out for a little bit of a rest. And that application is for students who are currently in college. So stay tuned for that and consider it if you're a high-flying bio person. They are so excited. And for you Texans out there, yes, they do it bigger and better. We are hearing from them constantly. So thank you to the board. Thank you to Joann. Thank you to all of you. And I will now move it over to the USABO program and my colleagues, Michelle and Kathy. Happy holidays, all.
Hello, everybody. I guess I'll start. Michelle will be on here as well. We have a big shout out to our USABO alums 2 years in a row for handling the virtual finals, right? Quite a feat. Could not have done it without them. So kudos to them. The other thing that I would like to mention is that we are going to be at Marymount University, and we believe we're going to be in person. We're working on the TAs. They're almost closed with the TAs that'll be helping us there. So lots of wonderful things are happening, setting up the curriculum with the professors there as well. The other thing that I want to mention is that Joann gave me the go-ahead to work with USABO clubs. And right now we have 160 USABO clubs across the country. And they have been instrumental in getting new schools for us, supporting the teachers, and getting other students, all right, to apply for the program, and even organizing study sessions. And then my last shout out is to AOPS. They're absolutely super for us as well. They gave a webinar for all the kids that are going to be taking the open exam on Sunday. Fantastic support for all of us. So I wish you all a beautiful holiday.
Yes, thank you so much everyone for joining us. The USABO team is so excited about the 2022 USABO season. We are excited to be in person at Marymount. We're looking at a record number of registrants this year, and we have an incredible number of virtual offerings. So in addition to our clubs and the webinars that we've been putting on with the alumni, we're also collaborating with TEP to bring the square root of STEM, which talks about STEM topics, so kids can see how biology and the biological sciences pretty much relates to everything. So you should be a biologist if you're not. So thank you all for coming, and thank you so much for all of the support. And with that, we will pass it off to TEP.
Awesome, thank you. It's been really exciting to be virtual for the past 2 years. I feel like I'm really able to connect with scientists and engineers across the country and just bring a lot of different types of science and engineering that maybe aren't as popular in some regions. And I would very much invite all alumni, if you are interested in ever connecting with teachers and talking to teachers, please, please, please let me know. I know through and through that my TEP teachers would be so, so very pleased to hear from you and learn about what you do all day. So thank you all so much for joining us. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season and a very, very happy new year. And Joann, it's back to you.
All right. I would be remiss if I did not say it is so important, as Kim just said, to have alumni participate in our distinguished lecture series during RSI, webinars where we touch on so many different subjects, and we've had tremendous webinars with Rickoids, and speakers to the TEP program and to our new Lyceum program for really helping in many ways our underrepresented populations as they prepare for careers in STEM. The Lyceums, as I said, will be kicked off in February. We need speakers. So many Rickoids are doing so many exciting things. Let's hear from you so you can participate in the programs. I also need to tell you that we will be doing a series of several webinars around the topic of artificial intelligence.
Actually, like stuff now, which is like.
And I'm so excited that Sean Canuck, a Rickoid, will be spearheading with the help, I know, of Arvind Parthasarathi to find the speakers and present issues regarding the ethics, the future, the breadth and depth of AI, and present a better understanding to the public about it. The last item I would like to say is we have a philanthropist in Singapore who was so impressed with our assistance to top academic scholars in the world that he supports 4 Indian students to RSI. And this year, he has let us know that he will support 2 scholars from Vietnam and 2 from Indonesia to join the philanthropy that he is doing as well with Indian students. And our ambassador Pickering on our board is helping us to also hopefully try to open better relations with Russia, with a Russian student perhaps in 2023. With that, golly, talk about success with your health. Well, here is the paltry less than half a glass of red wine, and I'd like to toast, and you toast, to everything you've made possible for us with staff, board, international, national Rickoids, and friends of the center. To you all, have a bit. So with that, certainly not enough time to spend with you, but always to see my Rickoids who, don't age any faster than I do, but some of you now are hitting in the 50s. The success, the wonderful things you're doing, and the help to the center particularly, I can tell you how much it means. Next year, I'm hoping to have a big party in my house with more turkey and ham, and I promise we won't run out. If you were deferred, get with Maite and myself immediately so we can review the file and get with the schools. I'm anxious to see MIT's record and to review Stanford's, but you all uphold the center's record. Nobody can boast of students getting into the top schools like we can for our RSI students. And when you're at those schools, take advantage of networking, getting to know our Rickoids, and certainly talking to them about graduate school and business, if that's your goal. I just want to also mention that our advisory and consultancy for students is available. That is it has a fee for students who want help to try to get into better their files for entrance to the Ivies and other schools. Our record again with those students is very good because we only consult with the very top students from throughout the world. And I want to thank particularly Arvind working to bring us more people from India to know about our consultancy, and certainly China. We look forward to better relations between our nations because it was so wonderful to help China to initiate its program with Fudan University and Tsinghua. Also with Saudi Arabia, it was wonderful to set up the program with KAUST, and I can be proud of my demand that women be included in the program, and they are stars in that program. With Bulgaria, we have a long relationship, which is wonderful, and projects that we help in Bulgaria with their students with the Cyril and Methodius Foundation. In India, we are still working with the PSBB group of schools and the IIT in Chennai. With that, my beloved Rickoids, we're going to close for this year. But you know, it's been such a wonderful opportunity technology has given to us to get to speak with you. And I never tire of learning about you, your challenges, your successes. I love each of you. I thank each of you for your service in helping the center. The board can't do it all. Chris and Charles, with GT, with Julia, we're a small staff still. We couldn't do what we do without you. And what we do is nationally and internationally renowned. God bless you. Have a wonderful and safe holiday and much success in the next year. Take care. Good night.
Don't wanna believe what I see on the live stream, what they sell me on the TV. It's haunting. But if you let down your gun, you can feel the winter warming the sun through the window and the soft glow of mother turning.
I think you'd all have to agree, and I want to hear this in a round of applause, that CEE has really been important in your career and in your life. Tell me that.
Yes.
Come on, John. Come on, John. Come on, go for it. I got it. What would you like?
Can I have some juice?